I got digital dash, can't ride with a op. I walk in the store and I buy the stock. I hide in the bins and pull off the lot. Got Tiffany diamond, it cost me a lot. They flying like birds, but drop on this hot. 400 degrees, I burned up the block. Burn out, make one call, they turn out. CC the gang, get the word out. When the shit getting hot, you the first out. Cover my wrist with a watch and I flooded with rocks. Now I look at the time all day. Be high, right through your block and I drop off the top and I know you can see my face. You my dog at the end, don't care what the bitches say.
Leave a like on this video within the next 5 seconds for 2K to finally fix their servers. I would not risk it. Yo!
Damn, nigga.
What's up with YouTube? It's your boy Fizz back to with yet another video today. Today, man, I got y'all with another lit video. And yes, what y'all see on the screen, this is my footage. I have a legend account. I will be doing some banger build videos, all different type of stuff on this account very soon. So if you guys want that to come out as soon as possible, go ahead, spam that like button. But for today, I will be going over the best builds at every single position. Every single position. And yeah, from the point guard, shooting guard, small forward, power forward, center, play shot, glass medium finisher, all that will be covered in this video. If you guys want to see the extended versions of those builds, the links to those will be in the description. But yeah, man, without further ado, no more talking, let's hop straight into it. Alright, so for the first build, we're gonna be doing the point guard position, and this is probably gonna be my favorite build out of all the builds I'm gonna be showing on this list. So let's show you guys how to make it. So point guard, hand, that's up to you. Number, you know what I gotta go with. I gotta go with the number 4. Then when it comes to the pie chart, we're gonna be going with the finishing and shooting, but only gonna get you finishing Hall of Fame. Then when it comes to the physical profile, we're gonna go with the speed pie chart. You wanna be as fast as possible. Then when it comes to the attributes, we're gonna end up with 17, with 14 playmaking and 6 defensive. Now, if you want to make it a couple of different ways, you can make it the floor spacing slasher way, where you have kind of a low mid-range, but you're gonna have more shooting, so you're gonna pretty much have like 20 shooting. You can go another way with it, where if you want to be if you are a legend, you know what I'm saying, I will be having that dropping soon. But yeah, for this way, in my opinion, this is gonna be the most balanced way to do it. So yeah, this is what we're gonna end up doing. And then when it comes to the height, weight, wingspan, height, I'ma go 6'3", 6'4" is good. 6'5" is good if you want to be taller and have that higher 3-point rating. But I'm gonna go 6'3" for video purposes. Then go down on the weight. This is gonna be the fastest, by the way. That's why I'm gonna go 6'3", to be honest. Then when it comes to the wingspan, you want to go up in wingspan a little bit, but not too high. On my build, I have a 77 3-pointer off rip, but at 99, I had an 81. So that's how I did it. Then when it comes to the takeovers, you get slasher, shot creator, playmaker, and lockdown. I actually did something wrong, so I'm gonna actually go down. I gotta go down one more to get my build. And yeah, this is the way you do it, so you can get sharp takeover. Now if you want to have this lockdown takeover like the other one did, you can go with that one, but this one is just better for me. So when it comes to the wingspan, you're gonna be able to see everything that's gonna look like at 95. So from the 3-pointer, the ball handle, all the way to the driving dunk and the defense, even the physicals. Now when it comes to gym rat badge, you're gonna get another +4, and that's depending on if you get it from my career or if you SS2 and above. So when it comes to the physicals, that's +8. So speed's gonna be up to a 96, your vertical is gonna be up to an 80, and your acceleration is gonna be up to a 96. Like I said, on the 3-point rating, that's gonna be up to an 81. The driving dunk, you're gonna have an 85 driving dunks. So now you unlock the ability to get all the contact dunks. You're gonna have the pro drill moves off rip, so that's not really a big deal. And yeah, that's pretty much the important things that you're gonna really see on this build. Then when it comes to the takeovers, we literally went out our way to get sharp takeover, but if you want to go with play take to be able to have all your teammates getting sharp takeover when you pass it to them and stuff like that, slasher takeover is gonna help you be really overpowered when it comes to getting contact dunks and stuff like that. So that's really up to you. I don't know if I would go slasher take. Slasher takeover is overpowered on this build. It's just not as overpowered as it would be like a scoring machine, because you would unlock the ability to get contact dunks. But in essence, you would get more contact dunks on this build with slasher take than you would on a scoring machine or a build that doesn't have the contact dunk packages, if that makes sense. But yeah, I'm gonna go with the sharp takeover, and the build comes out as a slasher build. Alright, next is going to be the shooting guard position. Now this is going to be the very meta build that everybody likes to make, but in my opinion, you make it better at the shooting guard position. So let's go ahead and make it. So you know what pie chart we're gonna go with. If I said the meta point guard build, And yeah, this is going to be the playmaking and shooting, but we're going to be making it as shooting guard because in my opinion, it's better at shooting guard. Then when it comes to the physical profile, speed is the better one. Then when it comes to the attributes, the way I do mine is not, in some people's opinion, is not the best way, but in my opinion, this is the way I would do it if I was making it. And so yeah, you're gonna get 25 shooting, you're gonna get 23 playmaking. You don't really have to go crazy. If you make it at the point guard, you can get 24, I will say that, but for my way, I want to be able to get more defensive and stuff like that, so that just is what it is. But it's way easier to get more defensive on this one and still be able to get that finishing all the way max like that. Now, if you really want to put this on anything else, you could. I'm gonna just put it on block because that's just gonna help me and what I'm trying to do. So yeah, we're gonna end up with 1 finishing, 25 shooting, 23 playmaking with 7 defensive, and we actually have a max driving dunk and driving layup. Then when it comes to body type, that's up to you, but height, I'm gonna go 6'5". If you know how I make it, I always go 6'5", but if you wanna go 6'2", or 6'1", 6'1", you're gonna be 99 speed, 6'2", you're gonna be 99 speed. So if you wanna be able to have that at 99 with gym rat and all that, go 6'2" or 6'1". If you wanna make the meta way that you make it, you can go with that. But I'm gonna go 6'5" because this is the way I like to make my play shot build. Then when it comes to this weight, you wanna go down in weight to be perfectly to have that max speed and acceleration while losing not too much on strength and interior defense. Then when it comes to the wingspan, now you can go down in wingspan like every other play shot, and I'm gonna have the same 3-pointer that you would have on every other play shot. 91 3-pointer, and that's gonna get up to a 95. 94 mid-range, that's gonna get up to a 98. You can get that on every single play shot with the 85 bar in it. So I'm gonna have the pro dribble moves off rip. But if you wanna make it like how I made my other one, this is how I made my other one. This is how I made the one I made. This build is gonna have a 70 driving dunk. It's gonna have an 89 3-pointer. It's gonna have an 80 perimeter defense and lateral quickness with an 85 steal at 99. And with the takeover, I'm gonna go with my 3-pointer is gonna be at 99 in takeover. So this build is perfect for me, you know what I'm saying? But it depends on how you want it. But yeah, if you wanna go minimum wingspan like a lot of people do, you can do that. You're gonna have above a 99 3-pointer in takeover. You're gonna get up to a 95 3-pointer at 99. So yeah, that's really up to you, but I'm gonna go with the way I did it. And then when it comes to the takeover, you get playmaker, shot creator, and sharp. Now, I could have showed you guys the way to get slasher takeover. I could have showed you guys the way to get lockdown takeover, but in my opinion, that just wasn't really that important for this video. So I'm gonna just go with the takeover. I'm always gonna go with on pretty much a majority of my builds that can get this option, sharp takeover. And yeah, that is going to be the best playmaking shot creator build in my opinion at the shooting guard position. All right, next. Now this is actually one of the fan favorite, most fun builds in the game. In my opinion, you could go with this or another build at small forward. I'm gonna actually show you guys 2 builds for the small forward and 2 builds for the power forward. So for the first build at the small forward position, I'm gonna show you guys a fan favorite build that's just been popular the whole year. So let's go ahead and show you how to make it. So you're gonna go with the power, or not the power forward, but small forward position. Then when it comes to the pie chart, we're gonna go with the playmaking and finishing pie chart. Then when it comes to the attributes, you're gonna go with the speed pie chart, but I'm gonna go with the speed vertical. That's just gonna be more balanced for me. Then when it comes to that attributes, you wanna make sure that you get this all to the way that I'm showing you guys. So right here, we're gonna go right here. Then we're gonna get the playmaking to 30. You get this joint to 30. Then when it comes to the defense, I'm gonna just say you the time. You're gonna be able to get 62 badges on this build. This is a build that gets playmaking and finishing Hall of Fame, and you get 30 shooting, or not shooting, but playmaking badges on a build that gets 2 sets. 2 sets, bro. So you can't tell me that this build is not crazy, because it is. It literally is, and it's not really debatable. But right here, I'm tweaking on the build. But yeah, I gotta lower this, and then put this up. I'm supposed to get 15, so I'm messing up somewhere. Oh, I know what it is. 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 And there we go. So yeah, you want to lower that mid-range. You're gonna get 15 finishing, 12 shooting, 30 playmaking with 5 defensive. That's 62 total badges. You make that a legend build, which you never know, I might be doing that. It's gonna be crazy. But yeah, when it comes to the body type, that is up to you. Height, I'm gonna go 6'5" on this build every single time. It's just that simple. Then when it comes to the weight, you wanna go down in weight to pretty much have that perfect, you know what I'm saying, max speed, acceleration, and vertical, while not losing too much on your physicals from the strength aspect, interior defense. Those are the only things that I would find important on this build. Then when it comes to the wingspan, you want to make sure you get the perfect wingspan so that you can have a 73-pointer at 99. So this is the wingspan I'm going to end up going with, 84.2. Now when it comes to this build at 95, this is what it's going to look like. You're going to have all the contact dunks off rip. So you don't need to worry about that. You don't gotta grind for that like on the point guard build. But when it comes to a lot of different things, it's gonna be coming at 99 from 85 steal rating, from a 79 lateral quickness, a 80 plus perimeter defense, all the way to probably one of the most important things, you're gonna have a 73 point rating, even a 77 mid-range rating. Then when it comes to like the physicals, like I said, you're gonna get gym rat easily. You can get another +4. That's gonna be +8 to everything that you see on the screen from the physicals. So that's why I went with the speed vertical, because I want all of those to be as close as possible to being a 99. So that's just my thinking about it. But yeah, I'm gonna have a 98 speed, a 97 acceleration, and a 96 vertical. Now they're not, none of them are gonna be 99, but instead of having like 99 speed and 99 acceleration and like an 80 or 85 vertical, we're now gonna have 99 damn near on all three. So yeah, that's just what I went with. Then when it goes to the takeovers, now for me, I just was going over how slasher takeover works, but I probably will go with slasher takeover on this build every single time. But play take is probably the best takeover for this build, so that's what I'm gonna actually go with for video purposes. And yeah, the build comes out as the slasher playmaker, and this probably is like a fan favorite of the year from my channel. Alright, so like I said, I'm gonna be showing you guys 2 builds for the small 4 and 2 builds for the power 4. So for the second build for the small 4, let's show you guys how to make it. So when it comes to the best small 4 build, I feel like this is going to be more of what the meta wing build is going to be. So I'm gonna show you guys the best way to make it. So we're gonna go with the small 4 position. Then when it comes to the pie chart, we're gonna go with the shooting and defensive pie chart. Then when it comes to the physicals, we're gonna actually go with the speed pie chart, so you can be as fast as possible. It's just important to be as fast as possible on your build. Then when it comes to the attributes, you're actually gonna come out to having, I'm gonna tweak this build a lot to be able to make sure it's the best build possible. But yeah, just know that this is going to be one of the best builds in the game, because you're gonna have everything that you really need on a build like this. So when it comes to the finishing, you can have finishing and be balanced, or what you can do is you can literally just go all the way up on everything on defense and just not put anything on playmaking like a lot of people do in this game, or you can just do it however you want. But this is what I'm gonna do for me. It's kind of like a rebounding wing build. If you remember the rebounding wing build from last year, this is pretty much the exact same thing, but it's on 2K21. Now when it comes to the bite type, that's up to you. Height. Now height is where it gets interesting. You can go 6'5" or you can go 6'6". 6'5", in my opinion, is the better height, because you're gonna still have that high 3-point rating, because you see the difference between 6'5" and 6'6" on the 3-point rating, but you're also not gonna lose too much for the rebound. So I'm gonna go 6'5". That's just what I think is the better height. Then when it comes to the weight, you want to make sure that you can get that weight as low as possible to pretty much be able to have your speed and acceleration as high as possible. Now if you want to be able to have a high ball handle on your build, this is not the build for you. I'm gonna just say that, but because this is really just like the best spot of build in the game. Now the way I'm making it, I'm going max wingspan. Now if you don't want to go max wingspan, you don't have to, because the main reason why you go max wingspan on this build is really so that you can pretty much have, you know what I'm saying, as long as wingspan possible to play the best defense possible and all that type of stuff. But if you go 1 under max wingspan, you're gonna not only have a higher 3-point rating at 99, but you're still gonna have a 90 perimeter defense, a 90 lateral quickness, a 98 steal, a 70 offensive rebound, and an 80 defensive rebound. Now you're gonna get, instead of a 70, a 71, instead of a 64 block, a 65, instead of a 90, a 91 on perimeter defense and lateral quickness. So if you think that one makes that big of a difference, it's up to you. But what I would do is I would go with the 85.1. It's just like a little bit of a loophole. If you know how the 3-point ratings work, the higher your 3-point rating is, it actually makes a big difference. So that one actually could be a big difference. So I'm gonna go with 85.1 into wingspan. And then when it comes to the takeovers, you get lockdown or sharp. I've went over this many times throughout the whole year. So if you want to be a lockdown and you just feel like you have to go lockdown on all your builds, do that. But I'm gonna play perfectly fine defense either way, so I'm gonna go sharp takeover, so that when I'm in takeover, I'm actually gonna have a 91 3-pointer. And yeah, you see the build, it comes out as a perimeter lockdown build. And yeah, that's the other, or probably arguably the meta small 4 build. Now if you make it a shooting guard, you could argue it's better, but I like being that small 4 for these type of builds. Alright, now for the power 4. Now the power 4 is probably the most like controversial of it, because you got one that's pretty much the exact same build but it's faster, one that's pretty much the exact same build but it's stronger, and it's like really split in the middle on which one is better. So I'm gonna show you guys both. of the best ways to make each. So let's go over the first one. This is what, in my opinion, I would probably sway to as the better build, but let's go ahead and show you guys how to make it. So we're gonna be at the power forward position. Number, you already know what we going with. Then when it comes to the pie chart, we're gonna go with the all red pie chart. That's gonna get you only defensive Hall of Fame badges, but not get it twisted, because you can get 30 defensive Hall of Fame badges. Now when it comes to the pie chart, you're gonna go with the speed and vert. It's just gonna be that much easier because you're that much faster, jump that much higher. Now when it comes to a lot of things on this build, first thing, you know what I'm gonna do, max out everything on defense. It's that simple. Now I'm gonna go ahead and tell you, you're gonna end up with 16, 6, 30 with 1 shooting. It's obvious. Now when it comes to that, that's gonna be 53 badges. Now one thing I want to make known about this build, it's gonna be really well rounded in the things that you really need it to be. Like almost everything at 99 is going to be above a 90, which is very, very overpowered, so I would argue it's better. Now this is what the attributes gonna look like. We're gonna go more in detail on it later when we go over the wingspan, but yeah, like I said, 16, 1, 6, and 30. Now when it comes to body type, that's up to you. Height, I'm gonna go 6'8". Now if I was doing this with the metric system, I would go a notch above, but for video purposes, I'm not even gonna do all that. So yeah, now when it comes to the weight, I'm gonna go down in weight to pretty much be able to have my speed, acceleration, and vertical as high as possible, even my driving dunk, even my driving layup, even my perimeter defense, even my lateral quickness, while not losing too much on my interior defense and strength, if that makes sense. So we're gonna stay at 190 on the weight. Then when it comes to the wingspan, simple, maxing out the wingspan, and yeah, this is what the build looks like at 95. So from the standpoint of the steal, lateral quickness, and perimeter defense, all that's gonna be above a 90. Block, offensive rebound, and defense rebound, all is gonna be above a 95. Now if you made it with the 1 notch above 6'8", instead of having everything just being above a 95, you might damn near have all that at 99. So that's my reasoning for that. So yeah, but when it comes to the driving dunk at 99, you're gonna have it above a 90. Above a 90 on the close shot, almost a 99 on standing dunk. So pretty much everything that you see on the screen that's important for this build is gonna be above a 90. Now when it comes to physicals, you gotta even add on another +4 for the gym rat badge. So now you're gonna have a 90 speed. Then when it comes to the acceleration, at 88 acceleration. When it comes to the vertical, even that's gonna be damn near a 99 at 97. So yeah, you're gonna be really, 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 really good on this build in any attribute that you really feel important on this build. Now, when it comes to the takeovers, you get lock, not lock, but rim protector and glass. That's really up to you. I'm gonna go with glass cleaning takeover, and the build comes out as a glass cleaning finisher. And we all know about this build, is one of the most popular builds in the game. Now, when it came to the body type, I didn't really change it for video purposes, but what I would usually go is burly or built. So yeah. Alright, so the other one probably is the more popular build right now, like in terms of being used, but what I've come to see on YouTube, a lot of people kind of feel like the paint beast is better because you can dominate the other build with this build. So let's show you guys how to make it. So we're going to be at the power forward position again. Then when it comes to the jersey number, you know what we're going with. Then when it comes to the pie chart, this is going to be the skill breakdown where you get your Hall of Fame badges and max caps. We're going to go with the all red. Defense Hall of Fame, we can get up to 30 defensive badges. Then when it comes to the physical profile, we're going to go with the balanced pie chart. We're going to try to get that 95 or 99 strength, while also being extremely good in everything else. Then when it comes to the attributes, it's pretty much going to have the exact same attributes. 30 defensive, 16 finishing, 6 playmaking with 1 shooting. It's pretty much going to be the exact same. Actually, not pretty much, but it's going to be the exact same for this part. Now, at the end game, it's not going to be the exact same attributes, but you know what I mean. So, yeah. Let me make sure I do this. The last thing that you're going to upgrade is your layup. So yeah, this is what it's going to look like: 16, 1, 6, and 30. Then when it comes to the body type, that's up to you. Height, again, I didn't do it in the metric system. Now, one thing I would say about these big man builds, if I was a lot of people, you want to be different and just be faster. If you really want to go with the fast way on the glass cleaning finisher, I didn't really go over this. You can go down on the metric system 1 notch under 6'8", and you can actually be really different with your speed. So yeah, I just wanted to say that. But then when it comes to the height, I am gonna go 6'8". Weight, I'm gonna go up actually this time, because this time we're trying to go for strength instead of going for, you know what I'm saying, instead of going for what we went on the last one, we're gonna go for strength on this one. And this one, we're actually gonna still be, you know what I'm saying, pretty decent on perimeter defense and lateral quickness, but now we're gonna be gaining interior defense and strength. Now, For this one, you really want to get that interior defense as high as possible while not losing too much on your speed and acceleration and vertical. Then when it comes to wingspan, you're going to be just maxing out your wingspan. That's going to be gaining stuff in all types of categories, from driving dunk, close shot, standing dunk, perimeter defense, lateral quickness, steal, block, offensive rebound, and defensive rebound. Now, when it comes to the steal, block, offensive rebound, and defensive rebound, those are going to be the exact same stats. Even the close shot, even the standing dunk are going to be the exact same stats. Now, here's where things start to change. From the speed, the acceleration, the vertical, the strength, the lateral quickness, the perimeter defense, the interior defense, even the driving dunk and the driving layup are different. Now, are you going to be able to have the contact dunks off rip every single going from the big man and the regulars? Yes. On both of these builds, you will have that. Now, one thing I would say, this build has a lower driving dunk, but you will be more dominant when it comes to dunking on this build because of the strength. You will be better at setting screens on this build when it comes to the strength. Now, on the other one, will you be able to help more on like screens? Will you be able to hedge better? Will you be able to play no threes a lot better with the other build? Yes. But this build has a lot of positives to it, just like it has a lot of negatives, just like the other one has positives and negatives when comparing the two builds. So it really just depends on you. But yeah, instead of having a 90 perimeter defense at 99, you will have an 85, which is still good. You still gonna have above a 90 on steal, but you're now gonna have a 90 above a 90 interior defense. So you're not gonna really be able to get bullied in the paint. You're gonna be able to have a 99 strength on this build. You're gonna be able to have 80 speed on this build, at 78 acceleration, up to a 91 on vertical. So still going to have amazing physicals for the way the build is. So it's really up to you what you really rather. Then when it comes to the takeovers, you get the same options. I'm gonna go with Glassy and takeover pretty much every single time I get those options, just because that's just my playstyle. And you see the build, it comes out as a paid beast build. Alright, and last but not least, now this might be the most controversial build on the list, because every other build I feel like on this list, you can say that is the best build at that position easily. Now, at the point guard, you could argue scoring machine is probably, you could say that should be on this list somewhere, but it's not. Now, for this build, this is actually a lot of bias included, and I don't really see a lot of people using this, but it is extremely underrated. In my opinion, it's the best center build on the list, or in the game. But yeah, when it comes to the position, center, when it comes to the hand, really up to me. Jersey number, you know what I'm gonna go with for every single time. Then when it comes to the pie chart, this is where it's gonna be real big. You want to go with the defense and playmaking. That's gonna give me max caps and Hall of Fame playmaking and defensive rebound badges. Then when it comes to the physicals, this is up to you. You can go with this if you want to go with a paint beast route, but I'm gonna go the glass skin finisher route and go with this one. Now, you're not gonna be crazy fast, but it's just gonna allow you to be a lot faster than usual. So yeah, I'm gonna go with this one. But yeah, like I said, if you want to go with this one, you can. That's really up to you. It's not gonna make the craziest difference on it, but yeah, it depends on what you're really going for. Are you going for speed or are you going for strength? It's really up to you. Now, when it comes to this build, how do we make it? When it comes to the defensive rebounding, pretty much going to max out every single thing. First things first, that's what I do on all my builds pretty much. Pass accuracy and post moves, both gonna be max. You really want to make sure that you get that 19 playmaking, by the way. Then when it comes to the finishing, you're gonna be maxing out standing dunk, close shot, driving dunk, putting the rest on driving layup. You're gonna end up with 9 finishing. So you're gonna have 9 finishing, 1 shooting, 19 playmaking with 23 defensive. If you haven't noticed, we haven't really had any playmaking. Now, if you want to see, or not playmaking but shooting, but if you want to see the best shooting big man build that also has defensive Hall of Fame or really good defensive stats and stuff like that, I have a video dropped on that. I will put that link in the description for a lot of people that would like that type of build. But yeah, when it comes to the height on this build, you're gonna go down all the way to the minimum height, 6'9". Weight is up to you, but I'm gonna go down in weight to be as fast as possible on this build. So 79 speed, 78 acceleration with a max vertical. This is also gonna be influencing my driving dunk, my driving layup, my perimeter defense, my lateral quickness. So yeah, then when it comes to the wingspan, that's very obvious. We're gonna be maxing out our wingspan. So this is what the build looks like at 95. So you're gonna have really decent stats. Now, you're not gonna be able to have the guard contact dunks, but you will have the big man contact dunks. But when it comes to being at 99, you're gonna get that +4 to everything that you see on the screen. So close shot's gonna be above a 90, standing dunk gonna be above a 90, and then your driving dunk's gonna be at an 85. So this build just gets already a lot better at 99. So now you have the contact dunks for guards and big man. So yeah, that's very good. Then when it comes to the offense, or not offense, but defense and rebounding, you're gonna now have above a 75 lateral quickness and perimeter defense, above a, or at a 75 steal with above a 90 block, a 90 offensive rebound, and a 95 defensive rebound. Then when it comes to the physicals, that is really up to you, but when it comes to the speed, acceleration, and vertical, all that's going to be around a 90. I think the vertical is going to be at an 88, speed is going to be at an 87, and the acceleration is going to be at an 86. So it's not crazy high, but it's not bad either. It's kind of just really more to a middle ground of what you really would love it to be. Now, when it comes to the wingspan, you got to understand the reason why that stuff is so low is because we're at 6'9". Now, if you go lower in height, you're going to have a lot lower on the block, offensive rebound, and defensive rebound. So it's really up to you when it comes to picking your poison. I would try to go with a more balance, but if you're making it at center, you can't go below with a 6'9" build. It's just that simple. Then when it comes to takeover, to get glass screener and rim, I just went over this for the last 2 builds. You know what takeover I'm going with. Glass screener every single time. And the build comes out as a glass screener. So yeah, that is going to be the build. But yeah, man, that is going to be the end of the video. I went over the best build at every position. Some builds even had multiple builds. I went in the builder and made all those builds myself. You know what I'm saying? Took time to try to get y'all the best builds for every single position at the end of the year. I will not be updating this again. Now, like I said at the beginning of the video, I do have a legend account. A lot of banger videos will be coming extremely soon. I told y'all after 100K, a lot of stuff is gonna change. But yeah, we still gonna be doing 2K videos. Do not be surprised if I do drop some bangers on 2K still. But yeah, if you haven't noticed by now, you made it this far into the video, I have a brand new mic. If you aren't making it this far into the video, put in the comment section new mic. But yeah, man, if the mic sound better or worse, let me know. I feel like it sounds a lot better, you know what I'm saying? Hopefully it does, you know what I'm saying? Because this was not cheap. But yeah, that is going to be the end of the video. If you guys really do like this video and want more videos like this in the future, especially if you guys want the legend video, all you gotta do is smash break and destroy the like button. Subscribe if you're new. We on that road to 100K. Y'all know what's coming at 100K. I don't even need to say what I need to say. But yeah, man, if you're new to the channel, hit that sub button. It's that simple. I really would appreciate it. Turn on post notifications, be the first to every single my video. Share this video to anybody who needs help. I've been getting a lot of praise lately. I'm not letting it get to my head. I really appreciate all the support I've been getting lately. I put a lot of work into my videos, a lot of time. My eyes hurt a lot of the time because I put a lot of work. My head hurts a lot of the time. My stomach hurts. I don't even eat a lot. But with that being said, when you grinding, it's just something that you just gotta do. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, if, like I said, leave a like, subscribe, turn on post notifications, share this video. But yeah, man, it's your boy Fist, man, and I'm out to be, man.
Tell them to bring me my money.
Yeah! I'm a YG, I'm a Lissay, we on that lean. In love with my cup, in love with Celine. Stay fucking it up, I caught me some meat. I'm a flyer, so the drip on fleek. I'm a flyer, so the drip on fleek.
Alright, before we go too far into this video, I want to make sure to go over this. Now, we were at 4.2%. We're all the way up to 9.7%. But still, 90% of y'all that are watching my videos aren't even subscribed. I know y'all mess with the videos. We finna be going so crazy, so you might as well hit that sub button. It's that simple.